So let's start the exercise questions. First question is, there is a uniform slab of dimension 10 into 10 into 1 and it is kept between two heat reservoirs at temperatures 10 degrees Celsius and 90 degrees Celsius. The larger surface areas touch the reservoirs. The thermal conductivity of material is given. We need to find the amount of heat flowing through the slab per minute. Question 1. So let's say the box is something like this. (10 cross 10 cross 1). Now T1 is 90 degrees Celsius, T2 is 10 degrees Celsius, length is 1 centimeter, that is 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters. Sorry, minus 2 meters. Then area is 100 centimeter square, or in meter square it is 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter square. K is given 0.80. So we know the formula Q over T where T is the time. Ka, change in the temperature over length. 8 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 80 over 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. So Q over T will be 64 joule per second. But we need to find out for per minute. So 64 joule, at the place of 1 second we will write 1 over 60 minutes. So Q over T will be 64 into 60 joule per minute, so which will give us approximately 3840 joule per minute. In the second question, a liquid nitrogen container is made up of 1 centimeter thick styrofoamic sheet having thermal conductivity 0.025 joule per second per minute per meter per degree Celsius. Liquid nitrogen is at 80 Kelvin and it is kept in it. Now the total area of 0.8 meter square is in contact with the liquid nitrogen. Atmospheric temperature is 300 Kelvin. We need to calculate the rate of heat flow from the atmosphere to the liquid nitrogen. Second one. So first of all, thickness is 1 centimeter, that is 0.01 meter. Let's call this length only. T1 is 300 Kelvin. Area is 0.8 meter square. T2 is 80 Kelvin. K is 0.025. So Q over T is equal to Ka T1 minus T2 over L. 0.025 into 0.8 into 30 minus 80 over 0.01. So after solving this we will get 440 joule per second, which can be also written as 440 watts. In the third question, normal body temperature of person is 97 degree Fahrenheit. Calculate the rate at which heat is flowing out of his body through the clothes assuming the following values. So this is the third one. So what do we have? So first of all, K is 0.04, per 5 degree Celsius. Per meter per second per degree Celsius. Area 1.6 meter square. T1 97 degree Fahrenheit. On converting in degree Celsius, it will be 36.1 degree Celsius. T2 is 47 degree Fahrenheit, which will be 8.33 degrees Celsius. Length is 0.5 centimeter, 0.005 meter. So Q over T equal to Ka T1 minus T2 over L. 4 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 1.6 into 27.78 over 5 into 10 to the power minus 3. So Q over T will come out to be 356 joule per second or 356 watts. Water is boiled in a container having a bottom of surface area 25 centimeter square. Thickness is also given and thermal conductivity is given. 100 gram of water is converted into steam per minute in the steady state after the boiling starts. Assuming that no heat is lost to the atmosphere, calculate the temperature of the lower surface of the bottom. Latent heat of vaporization of water is given. So this is the fourth one. Area is 25 centimeter square or 25 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. 1 mm length, that is 10 to the power minus 3 meter. K is 50. Q over T 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 2.26 into 10 to the power 6 over 1 minute. So at the place of 1 minute we will write 60 seconds. So we will get 0.376 into 10 to the power 4 joule per second. Now we also know that Q over T is equal to Ka T1 minus T2 over L. So 0.376 into 10 to the power 4 equals 50 into 25 into 10 to the power minus 4 into T1 minus 100 over 10 to the power minus 3. So from here T1 will come out to be 10 to the power minus 3 into 0.376 into 10 to the power 4 over 50 into 25 into 10 to the power minus 4. So T1 will be equal to approximately 30.1 or 30 degrees Celsius. In question 5, we have one end of steel rod of length 1 meter capped in ice at 0 degrees Celsius and other end is at 100 degrees Celsius. Area of cross section of the rod is given. Assuming no heat loss to the atmosphere, we need to find the mass of the ice melting per second. So this is the fifth one. So what we have, K equal to 46, 1 meter, 0.04 centimeter square or 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter square. Latent heat of fusion of ice is equal to 3.36 into 10 to the power 5 joule per kg. Q over T will be 46 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 100 over 1. So 5.4 into 10 to the power minus 8 kg. So for per kg this much joule energy is required. We have this much joule energy. So after solving we will get that 5.4 into 10 to the power minus 8 kg of ice can be melted, or 5.4 into 10 to the power minus 5 gram of ice can be melted by this much heat. In question 6, we have ice box almost completely filled with ice at 0 degrees Celsius. It is dipped into a large volume of water at 20 degrees Celsius. Now this box has walls of surface area 2400 centimeters square. Thickness is given, thermal conductivity is given. We need to calculate the rate at which the ice melts in the box. Sixth one, area is given. K is given, length is given. T1 is given, T2 is also given. So, by the formula over L, we will have 0.06 into 2400 into 10 to the power minus 4 into 20 over 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So 24 into 6 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10, which will give us 24 into 6. So Q over T will be 144 joule per second. Now we also need to find the rate in which the ice, so rate in which ice melts, so M over T, so Q over T into length, so 144 over 3.4 into 10 to the power 5 kg per hour, or 144 into 3600 kg per second. So it will give us 1.52 kg per second. So per second this much ice will melt. In question 7, there is a pitcher with 1 mm thick porous walls, contains 10 kg of water. Water comes to its outer surface and evaporates at the rate of 0.1 gram per second. Surface area of the pitcher of one side is 200 centimeters square. Room temperature is given. We need to calculate the temperature of water in the pitcher when it attains a constant value. So this one is the 7th one. Length is 1 mm, 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Area is 200 centimeters square. 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 meters square. Latent heat of vaporization 2.27 into 10 to the power 6 joule per kg. K is 0.80. Then dq is 2.27 into 10 to the power 6 into 10. dq over dt equal to 2.27 into 10 to the power 7 over 10 to the power 5, which will be 2.27 into 10 to the power 2 joule per second. We also know dq over dt is k into area into T1 minus T2 upon length. So 0.8 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2, 42 minus T over 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now this is 2.27 into 10 to the power 2 equals 0.8 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2, 42 minus T2 over 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. So after solving this, we will get T equal to 27.8 or approximately 28 degree Celsius, approximate value.